so hot. Jessica fucking Bosk. Come on.
See, I didn't overhype it. It's so good. We're going to talk a little bit about that song, Gravity, in a quick second. But first, Viv, I've been told to ask you about some New York Comic Con exclusives that people can get their hands on here.
I was handed this. I apologize, there's so many exclusives that I don't know which. Is this a New York Comic Con?
So this one is Atlantic Records, has released an Amazon exclusive. It's a Vox lenticular vinyl variant.
Yeah, I love that. This one's really cool. I just didn't know which variant it was.
I'm here.
Show the back.
I'm here.
Show the back.
Are you in?
I was explicitly told.
A very important thing to know.
Okay, good. They told us do not turn
The
around.
track numbers are right behind this white thing, and they didn't know there would be a white
My
thing.
heart like dropped. I was like, don't show the back. But it's all blocked out, so it's good.
Cool.
It's beautiful. If you want to get your hands on one of those, just be warned, it's available for 72 hours only through October 12th. So hurry, there's a graphic on the screen with a QR code, so hurry on up.
It's really cool.
Beautiful.
Do
The
we
other
get
thing
one?
you all should note
Can
is
I have one?
that the newest single from the show, Gravity, is available everywhere now to stream.
That was fun over and over. We were sitting. That one was. I was like, this is gonna be the one. It's just such a hype song,
So
and
dope.
like her vocal is phenomenal, and it's just awesome. I'm very glad it's out now. I'm very excited.
Can you tell us a little more about developing that song with Sam and Andrew? What kind of notes do you give them, and then how did they evolve it from there?
That one was very specific. I had I don't want to say a vision because that's not accurate for music. I don't know what the vision of music is, but I did have like a want, I guess, for the sound of that song, because I was like, it needs to be somewhat, do I have to, can I put this on? It has to be somewhat like rock, you know, like that's kind of the genre we picked for Adam and Lute. But I wanted it to have this kind of gospel-y, like churchy choir, kind of like, so there's like hints of that in it. And I think that's kind of her sound. Her sound is more like, kind of almost more in that rigid, like churchy, like expected, like, because she's so judgmental. And I think that's a cool, that's a cool element to the sound of the song. It's almost got like this, so like, you know, I don't want to give the references, but almost like a Hellfire influence, like from Hunchback, like that kind of vibe of like, yeah. So that was kind of the direction I wanted for it, and they nailed it. Like it was just, it's such a like banger. So I was like, and just so everybody knows, like the demos, Sam does a really good. Sam is just such a good singer. And so, like, I was listening to the demo on repeat. I was like, this is great, I can't wait. And then when I heard the final one come in with Jessica sang it, I was like, oh my God, this is the coolest thing. So yeah, it's always like the fun of what making this show is I get to listen to the songs and just be excited about how they'll sound. And then I get to get excited all over again when I hear the like actual version come in. So it's so cool.
I'm so proud of this one. Alex, I'll throw you a question about this as well. When you're doing your vocals for this, what do you have to work with? Do you get to hear Jessica's work, or is it a situation where you're working with what was originally recorded?
It's kind of both. I get sent the demos and get to listen to it first, which is such a privilege, just to like listen to something and go, holy fuck, a hit, cool. And then you get to kind of help with it. And then yeah, I believe, I mean, it depends on the song, but I think this one, Jessica had already laid it down, and I just sort of there to pad it with the sinister laughter and a good little bit of harmony. But to say that I'm in this song is like, you know, being the guy that benches on the basketball team. I'm like, I'm on the team, but really she's Michael Jordan, you know what I mean? So, just happy to be sort of the Scottie Pippen, I guess, you know what I mean? None of you know who those people are.
Scottie Pippen. Ooh.
Give yourself some credit, but also, I understand what
Yeah.
She's incredible. There's a couple people who aren't here that I did want to make sure to highlight. First, we've got Patrick Stump as Abel. That was my about that casting. When you were crafting that character, what did the character sound like, and how did that sound change when you cast Patrick, of all people, in that role?
Abel was a character that I was like, he needed a voice before we could write him kind of properly. And so we weren't sure who it would be in the beginning, and so his identity was sort of floating for a little while. Like, we knew we wanted him to be very different from Adam. And this very, like, as you guys will see, he's a pretty soft little guy, and he's very fun. But like, I think that was one that we were kind of like, we need a voice. And so when we reached out to Patrick, he was actually like one of the fastest people to ever say yes ever doing the show. 2 hours after we asked him, 2 hours, and he was like, yeah, he's in. And I was like, what? It was great. He was so, which by the way, huge shout out to him. That's the sweetest thing. Like that like made a universe, right? But once we had him, I was familiar with him because he's done a little bit of voice acting in other animated shows that I've seen, and so I know what his voice sounds like for voice acting. And I was like, okay, it's actually very bright, and so I was like, okay, this gives us a direction. And he was so fun to work with, like very, very, very sweet, very down to earth, and incredibly approachable immediately, despite like how like incredibly rock star he is. Like I was like, he's just one of the nicest, warmest, like immediately easy to work with people, and we had a lot of fun. So I'm very excited for everyone to meet Abel and get to see him.
Sounds like he's having a lot of fun. Like I think coming through the performance, and I love that quality. We can't not have a little talk about Charlie and Baggy on this panel too. I'll give you a big two-part tease question. Apologies in advance. Can you tease what the two of them need to learn as individuals in season 2, but also what they need to do to take the next step in their relationship together in season 2?
It's difficult to do without spoiling. I mean, I will go back to my previous answer about identity. I think both characters have a very set dynamic in their relationship, and I think the challenge of season 2 is when those personal identities are challenged, what that looks like for them together. And so I'm excited for people to see this art because I feel like it's a very natural. It's a very like it's probably something that's kind of real, and so I feel like I'm excited for people to see like kind of what the tension is in this season, because in the first season obviously Guy kept a huge secret. In the second season that secret's completely out and that's not a problem anymore, but now it's something else. And again, I can't spoil anything because I'm really excited for people to see Charlie's art because it's, in my opinion, very relatable.
And as always, Erica, something else
Oh, yeah.
in that role.
She's
We're
phenomenal.
gonna highlight her right now because our next order of business is to talk about something that I was so excited. It was just recently announced, but we're gonna tell you a little something extra about it now. Hazbin Hotel, live on Broadway. So just in case anybody out there does not know, this is happening at the Majestic Theater on October 20th. It is hosted by Erica Henningsen, and it's going to feature performances from the talented cast of the show and include hits from season 1 and 2. Before we reveal those additional things, first, Viv, can you kind of walk us through how this came to be? I know people, including myself, have been wanting it, so how did you actually pave the way from want to making it happen?
I didn't do that. Like I mean, I've been saying that I would love live performances for a long time just because I know you guys are phenomenal and I know that's something everyone would want to see, including myself. So I was like, that would be great. Like, we should do that sometime, you know? And we've done, you know, like moments, like there's been like little, like I remember in season 1's premiere, which wasn't even the songs from, but you and Erica sang songs from season 1 in this piano bar, and it was the coolest thing. I was like, that's so special.
Keith got up and sang.
Keith sang Friends on the Other Side. I remember he wanted to sing something from season 2, but it hadn't been out yet,
Right.
so he couldn't do it. But or season 1, but that was the coolest thing. We got a private concert with Keith singing. It was great. But he's so great. I think like for me, like yeah, like I've always been like, this should happen, and it's kind of inevitable, but I didn't think it would ever happen on Broadway, or at least not anytime soon. And I didn't think that it would be we came together so fast, it doesn't feel real. Like, I was told, like, yeah, we kind of want to do this, and I was like, okay, that sounds really cool. But I kind of don't believe things until they, like, happen. And so it's happening, and that's crazy. So yeah, I can't take credit for it, but I am very, 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 like, I don't think it's gonna feel real until it happens. And even after that, it probably won't, for me. Because I'm just, you know, at the end of the day, I'm an art kid, but I was also a theater kid adjacent. And I've always adored Broadway. Every time I come to the city, I see everything I can, because I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to see it again. And I'm so inspired by this world. So the fact that my show will be on a marquee in a Broadway theater actually fucks me up emotionally.
Well deserved. And it's gonna be big. Everyone's gonna wanna pay attention to the answer to this next question. Who is going to be a part of this? So the additional participants that we are officially announcing at this panel include Blake, Amir, Alex, Christian, Jessica Voss, Jeremy Jordan. We have Christina on the list. And then also, we have special appearances by Stephanie Beatrice and Kamiko. Really, just like absolutely incredible. I will throw a question about this to the entire panel now. Feels a little unfair because there's so many options to choose from, but we can cover a whole bunch right now. For each of you, which song are you most excited to hear live?
Well, we can't say anything, can we?
Yeah,
When we're doing it?
Real quick, are we allowed to mention what songs are being performed?
I don't know the song.
Don't know if we're allowed to do that, so.
Did not even think
So
that.
let's
That's very fair.
Country Roads, but
I will say, you know, when we go in to record, we don't have to memorize our songs. And there are some songs that go real fast.
Oh no, yeah.
We kind of do it measure by measure, but then you get told that you're going to do it live on Broadway, and it comes together really fast. And so suddenly you're memorizing songs and being told that there's going to be a teleprompter, but they don't know the songs. So I'm imagining myself being alive on the Majestic stage going like this.
when we did the premiere, I think we didn't know that we were going to sing for that until a couple days before, and I had never memorized Poison. I honestly haven't been that stressed. I was drunk when I literally was like, I don't know if I'm going to do this thing.
Sounded great.
Thank you. I was having a ball.
So this, in case anyone didn't catch this, it's going to be live on Broadway, but it is going to be captured by Amazon. So if you can't see it, or if you're in some far
You guys will get to see it.
there will be an opportunity, I don't know when, to watch it.
I
But
assume after season 2 comes out, I think.
that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know, actually.
But I realized something terrifying yesterday, which is that everyone here has been on Broadway other than me, which means
Yet.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Which means that millions of people are going to see my Broadway debut.
You motherfucker. You're gonna go straight to a Broadway debut and millions of people are gonna see it? Wow.
Boo boo. I mean,
Wow, terrible. Horrible.
fucking 20 years to get on Broadway.
I know. Wow. Sing.
You're a Broadway debut in there? Oh my god.
What?
Broadway debut.
Who's gonna wear the legend robe?
Oh yeah. The legacy robe. Okay.
I wonder if that's some sort of record, like if that is a first that anybody else on this planet has ever achieved.
My God,
like a Broadway
Reach out to the
debut
Guinness
that
World Records
scale.
people.
No, there's nepotism all over, bro. People have made their Broadway much quicker than that.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, right.
I'm one of them. My mother is Sarah Brightman. I'm sorry.
We have a mere 90 seconds left of this panel. So I'm going to ask you one of the most dangerous questions, but your answer can be short and sweet so we don't have to worry about spoilers. Can you each go down the line and tell me which episode you are most looking forward to fans seeing?
Are we allowed?
5.
6, 9, 2.
Four.
Episode 5 is epic.
I'm gonna say 1.
3.
As you can tell, there's something really good in each of us.
Except for 2, apparently.
Excuse me. Well, actually, I was given permission to say something about episodes 1 and 2.
Say it.
Which is that, so episode 1 is a reintroduction to everything. You guys heard Hazbin guarantee, so I feel like there's a gist of what episode 1 is. But episode 2 actually happens at the same time as episode 1, but it's entirely in heaven. I was allowed to say that. I was given
Very
permission.
nice.
Such a good tease. And before this gets drowned out by applause, I'll let you know both of those episodes premiere on Prime Video on October 29th, with 2 new episodes rolling out weekly through November 19th.